Hi, I'm Sophie.
And I'm Kev.
And together we are Lost on the Lanes. This video takes you down 18 Peak District green lanes over 40 miles. Keep watching for a fantastic route, all with what 3 words?
Okay. Just stall. Yeah. Stall. Yeah. Hang on.
Thank you.
Want some leaves?
Hi all, welcome to Lost on the Lanes, where we measure adventure in skillful miles and not reckless speed. Today's challenge is a 40-mile technical tour of the Peak District's finest green lanes, and we've split it into 2 distinct acts. This animated fly-through shows just the first half, from Millersdale to Bradwell via Litton and Great Hucklow. The full route packs in 18 of the slightly more demanding lanes than some of our previous easier videos, but each of them's got their own character and challenges. Kev is on his KTM 500 EXC, and myself and Tom are on the Fantic 250s. I absolutely love my bike. It's so nimble, precise, and makes everything kind of look easy. Sometimes you don't need all that power. We've captured this across 3 cameras today and aerial drones. We'll show you some of these ancient trails as they deserve to be seen. No shortcuts, no drama, just proper riding, proper filming, and the occasional proper drop it on the floor. All in glorious HD. Hope you enjoy.
So we parked our van at the old station near Millersdale. There's a cafe there in Lewes. We actually filmed this over a 2-day weekend. And on the day after this, I don't think we've got any footage of it, but we parked at the
Tideswell.
Yeah, Tideswell car park, just south of Tideswell. And there's Lewes there as well. You'll see it on the map. But you can actually join this loop at any point because it is circular and a loop. So if you live in the north, park somewhere in the north or right to the north. And we don't go too far from Sheffield as well, so if you're from that neck of the woods, this is possibly for you. This is Litton Mill, and this is where the first lane starts. We've actually done this lane before, but in the other direction, going downhill. That's one of our other videos. This is the beginning of it. There's actually a gate just up this road. We've decided now to cut gate opening and closing out, unless anybody falls off, of course, or does something funny. Because opening the gates is tedious enough, never mind watching somebody else open a gate on a video. So there's the gate going. Now, this is twin track, quite steep, but some really spectacular views. We carry on to the top of this lane, but if you turn right, just about, well actually you can see the other lane coming down over the hill on the right. So if you turn right here, it's just another way of getting out. It comes out on the same road ultimately. There are another 2 gates to do if you do that, whereas if you go straight up the hill, there's only 1, so bonus. On this day, we didn't have to open it because we got to the top. And there was a gentleman, well, 3 guys there on bikes, and you'll see now what happened.
Oh yeah, you all right? You just come up there. Have you just come up there? Oh, right.
Thank you.
What's on the leads? Yeah, that's us, yeah. Oh, no, right, it is. You just done your bit. It's all right, isn't it? Which one did you do? lost on lanes,
weren't it? Yeah.
That's why I did the route from. Oh, brilliant. Good. So we just come in. Which one was it now?
I can give you all the what 3 words.
Jesus Christ.
That's a good answer.
And the amount of time we spend putting them on, it's ridiculous. Yeah. We have to double check it. We were sending people to Chile and all sorts of stuff to start with.
Yeah, we put one in earlier. I missed out there, and it was like Bulgaria.
Yeah.
I think we're a bit lost.
Yeah. There's some.
I can't remember which one. I was watching it last night. Just wrote what 3 words down. Just went points. Brilliant.
Well, this is a big new loop we're doing up around here. This is the first lane.
Yeah.
Then we're going up to Great Hill Clove, and then some more. So you'll be able to watch that in about 3 weeks
I'll
probably.
with them next week then.
Yeah, well, thanks for that. Cheers.
We're now in the village of Litton, and this is called Litton Lane, and it's the first of a few single track lanes that we do on this ride. They're always a bit tighter, well, they always feel a bit tighter in summer than they do in winter because they're more overgrown.
Must be used to motorbikes. Having a good look at me. Yeah, I think last time we did this it was the winter and it was much muddier than this.
Yeah, straight up. We're going right to get in the left where that tractor is now.
Okay.
At this point, the GPX route crosses itself, and always when our GPX route cross themselves, you go straight on. You don't turn left, you don't turn right, you go straight on. So we're now in the village of Great Hucklow, and this lane is called, well, it's called No Name, actually. There's no name for it at all. Like a lot of the lanes have got no name, so if you do know what it's called, let us know, please. It's gentle downhill, and at the bottom there's some limestone type roadstone stuff, which is pretty easy to ride over. Just don't look at it, ignore it and go across it. We've had a few requests for GPX files for the ride, so a lot of you will be very pleased to know that there will be a GPX file available for this. If you watch till the end, we'll tell you how to get that.
My new sat nav.
That's good. What did you need, Sana? I've done that one before when I was out, with the Birmingham CRF that had come up to kind of...
This one's an easy twin track. It's called Batham Gate, and we went to drone for this because we could. It's not technical at all. Just follow it to the end. When the actual lane ends, just go straight on. You'll see on the GPX and on the fly-through. This one's a tight twin track between two walls, but it does feel like well, you can see it feels like a single track a lot of the time, especially in summer when it's overgrown. This one's called Clement Lane, unless it's raining of course, and then it's called Inclement Lane. Moorbrook Lane. It's a single track, of course. At some point, somebody has tried to concrete the track, but you can see it becomes concreted. And I was a bit worried about slipping off the side and maybe low siding or high siding the bike. But in reality, I never felt the edge, so don't worry about it too much. Just ride down it.
No, it's not too steep, but it is a constant downhill.
Slow down. It's down there.
This is a slightly rutted single track. It's called Greendale. And it goes from a little lane back down to the main road.
If you like single tracks, this is definitely the video for you. No, but they take a bit of concentration without focusing on where you're going. Rough lane. Okay. Oh.
Do you remember?
Right, this one's called Breton Lane. It starts off quite steep and maybe a little bit gnarly, but the further you go up it, the easier it gets, so don't be put off by that. If you can get up the first 50 metres, you can get up the whole thing. It's not difficult, it just looks a little bit daunting compared to the other stuff that we've been doing. But once you get onto the ridge at the top, the views in both directions are pretty epic, and hence we got the drone up again to show everybody.
All good. Momentum is your friend. Don't mind much. My bike all dirty. I can't see the cab below. I think we came up there correct.
Well, we'll stop somewhere and get the drone up. That's the other lane over there. Well, we have to turn around at the end because it stops. Right, there's a gate here. Yeah, we used to link up, and I think some people just pretend they don't know.
Okay, let's go.
Lovely up here, isn't it?
Yeah. Fantastic views.
So, that one we were just talking about, where you can't finish the loop.
Yeah.
The bit of road is here. So if you could go straight on, you could get onto that loop and do it. But you're not allowed to.
This is the fly-through of the second half of the video. It goes from the end of that lane, Breton Lane, back to Great Hucklow, and then down to Carver, then back to Tideswell, and back to the start, if that's where you started. We also do a little spur into the gliding club at the top of the hill, where you can go and maybe get yourself a drink and watch the gliders landing and taking off, which they were doing on the second day we were there. Lane number 12 on this route, which we'll highlight when we get there, is an optional lane. It's probably the most difficult one, well, it certainly is the most difficult one in this video. You'll see what it looks like when we get there. It's quite steep. It would be quite slippery in winter, and I wouldn't like to try it on a great big adventure bike unless I knew what I was doing. So just bear that in mind. Maybe have a walk down it before you attempt it. On a little bike, it's quite easy.
Yeah. See ya. Stop where I am. Yeah. It's my way up into all traffic. Yeah.
Excellent.
There's two entrances to this lane. You need to take the second one. The first one, vehicles aren't allowed down. It's like a Y-shaped entrance.
Okay.
You could come down there if you wanted to. Some people are. That's okay. So I don't think I've done this before. It was shut last time. If you wanted to do it. We're doing something to it, I think.
And this is called School Lane, and it goes down to the school at Great Hucklow.
It's okay. It's not too steep. Bit of back brake. And it's a bit muddy, even though it's in the July.
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't think. I think this would be quite muddy.
I bet it's a doddle when it's sunny.
Yeah.
I bet it's dusty.
Yeah, but it's very dusty. but it's nice.
There's a school here, amazingly.
Yeah, there's a sign that said slow down schooling.
I'm going to turn left here,
Okey-doke.
just before the pub.
So turn left at the Barrel Inn. This one's called Breton Lane. I quite like this one. Once it starts being off-road, it's a twin track. It's quite lumpy, there's a few jumps if that's what you like. Keep swapping from one side to the other to keep on the smooth bit. Very sandy. I don't think it'd be difficult in winter either, to be honest. And the scenery's good as well.
So this is William Hill Road.
Straight on.
Straight on, yeah.
This is Sir William Hill Road. It's a gravel, wide.
Thank you.
Well, it's not even a twin track. It's an unmetalled road, really. It's dead straight, gravel all the way. Just look out for potholes and rocks. Again, the views to the right are great.
Straight on. Pretty easy. Nothing too tricky.
This is the optional lane that we spoke about earlier. Of course, it's a lot steeper than it looks on the video. We sent Tom down first as a pathfinder because he's sacrificial really, so it doesn't really matter. We didn't hear anything, didn't hear any screams or clatters, so at this point we started following him down. When you do get to the bottom, be careful. The lane comes out onto a major road and you can't see much in either direction.
Some of it was definitely easier sat down for sure.
The next lane is Water Lane. This is the end of it. It's been on quite a few of our videos, so we haven't put it on just to stop repetition. This comes out in where does it come out, Sophie? I know where it comes out. I just wondered if you know where it came out.
Yeah, very funny.
It comes out in the village of course, Eyam, the plague village. And then we drive through Eyam. At the other side of Eyam, we get on Tideswell Lane. Done this a few times before as well, but we've never got any aerials of it. So here's Here's one of Sophie skipping down the lane like a happy little lamb in her Fantic 250, dressed in her new purple suit.
Okay, left and then immediate right. I'm going to do a right.
Okay.
So we've crossed over ourselves again and gone past the anchor pub, and of course gone straight on the GPX file. So we don't turn left and we don't turn right, we always go straight on. This is a little short form track type connecting lane that's it's actually a green lane on the TRF green map. Everybody should join the TRF. Green map is absolutely indispensable. That's the map we use to check all these rights of way are legal. And there's a little bit of road.
Right, this is a junction, so be careful. Straight on.
I come out onto this and then almost immediately turn left. And this is called Water Lane. And I must have done this lane before, but I can't remember doing it. It's pretty steep at first. I found it much easier to ride up one of the edges as it got steep. There we go. And then it flattens out and just sort of carries on like this. I really enjoyed this lane. Now we're joining the Limestone Way, which goes across Derbyshire. Some of it you can do on a motorbike, some of it you can't. And then we're now heading back to Tideswell, and this is the penultimate lane.
This is a new one as well.
Okay, yeah, I'm okay. Oh.
Do you need
Stalled.
a hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Do you need a hand?
Stalled. Yeah, hang on, I'm not. No, I'm okay. Right. Bit of fuel on the ground.
I think it might have just come out of the top.
Stalled, I think.
Yeah, no, I think you did.
A little bit on the camera.
I hear something coming from the left.
You what?
I hear something coming. Yeah, there you go.
Want to make sure everything was working still.
Yeah.
I don't think it really hit the ground, did it? I know where it is now.
And this is the last little lane on the other side of Tideswell. I was getting quite tired and my bike was getting quite tired. It had to have a lie down.
It's only short. I'm now.
And then this lane is just a tiny little thing.
Worth doing.
I imagine it could be a bit muddy in winter. And then we went back to where we started. So that's 18 lanes in just over 40 miles. It takes about 3 hours to do the whole thing. Give it a try. Let us know what you think in the comments. If you like and subscribe and contact us in the comments on YouTube, we will send you the GPX file. So enjoy and get in touch. Thank you for watching.